our kitchen. I'm Rachel, and this is our special guest chef, Sylvia. Sylvia, say hi. I know that most of us are stuck at home during this period of nationwide quarantine. I hope everybody's doing okay, but you know, life goes on, still gotta live, still gotta eat. So I thought today, since we're coming to you from Arizona, that I would teach you guys how to make a recipe that I've been making since I was a little kid. We're gonna be making Southwest stuffed chicken today. We're going to be working with our GoWISE 3.7 quart air fryer. Chef Sylvia, why don't you tell us a little bit about this product? No? Okay, I'll do it. So this is the 3.7 quart air fryer. It is perfect for 2 people or 1 if you're feeling hungry. It has got the single basket design with a crisper tray that you just pull out in the middle, which makes it super easy to clean. Let's go through our ingredients for today. We're making a meal for 2, so we have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have a 1/4 cup of pre-melted butter. We have breadcrumbs. We have Parmesan. We have flour. And then for the stuffing, we have cheese. Now you can use whatever cheese you want in this recipe. I'm using Colby because it's what I have, but I do recommend using a block cheese because it just makes life easier. And then what gives it that Southwestern kick, we have hatch chilies. And then to season the Italian breadcrumbs, we have a few spices. But that's really all you need. It's a very simple recipe and it's super easy to do. Let's get started. So our first step is going to be to flatten this chicken. We're going to use our meat tenderizer. You want to use the flat side, not the pokey side, otherwise you're just going to be poking holes. So you're going to take a little bit of flour before you start and sprinkle it into the bag. Now you don't need to do this in the bag, I'm just doing it to prevent mess. And as I learned the last time I made this recipe, it's better to underflour and add more than overflour. I created a small snowstorm in my kitchen and it was not a good time. Now we're going to take our meat tenderizer and we're going to flatten these. Our goal is to get them at about a 1/4 inch thickness. Now we're going to be making our breadcrumb mixture. So I will set this aside for now. We're going to use 1/2 cup of Italian breadcrumbs, more or less, and then 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. We're going to add a couple of little seasonings. We want some salt, just a pinch. We want some cayenne to give it that Southwest kick. And then just a touch of cumin. Yeah, that looks great. Go ahead and mix this up. And don't be shy about doing it with your hands because God knows we're going to get our hands dirty in just a second. So we have our melted butter here, which is cooled and ready to touch. We have our breadcrumb mixture here, and we have our flattened chicken. Now before we start, we're just going to once again sprinkle a little bit of flour on top of these guys. Not too much, you can always add more. Now we are going to take our chicken and we are going to dredge it in our butter. Make sure you got the whole thing, so a couple of rotations. And then dredge it through our breadcrumbs. And if you have any extra breadcrumbs, you can just go ahead and sprinkle any gaps you see. And maybe save a few for sprinkling on top before going into the air fryer. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands before going on to the next step. Welcome back. I went ahead and took everything that we don't need anymore off the table so you guys can see a little better. Now it is time to put in our filling. So we're taking our chunk cheese, and this is why to use chunk cheese. You just slice off a hunk, and you put it right there. So one of the things I love about this recipe is it's really easy to customize to whoever's in your household. So we have our hatch chili here. 1 standard serving would be about 1 heaping teaspoon, but if you have someone who really loves spice in your house, then you can add more. And if you have somebody who is a child or a big wuss like I am, then you can just leave it out. If you are making one version with spice and one version without, once you start the rolling, I strongly recommend doing the version without first to avoid cross-contamination and some very unhappy children or wusses. So you're going to start at the end that has the cheese, and you're just going to roll the chicken on itself. Now supposedly you can stick just one toothpick through and have it be done like that, but I don't know about you, I don't dress like that. So I like to put at least 3 to make sure that the ends are sealed and my cheese isn't going to leak out. Remember to keep track of how many toothpicks you're putting in each for safety. We're going to place this 1, 2 in the basket. So we have 8 preset programs, but instead of using any of those, I'm just going to do this manually. I am setting my temperature for 400 degrees, and I will be cooking this, that was actually already perfect, for 15 minutes. I thought when we waited for the air fryer to complete its cycle that we could put together a really quick side dish. So I've got some broccoli florets that are chopped into bite-sized pieces. We're going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper. That's really all you need. And then just sort of toss it together. Watch. Woo! Okay, I guess those are hers now. Okay, bye! Okay, our cycle just ended. Oh my God, look at those. Beautiful. Oh, so crispy. As with anything stuffed with cheese, you're going to want to let it rest for a couple of minutes so that you don't burn the roof of your mouth off and not taste anything for a week. But that's perfect because it gives us time to cook our broccoli. So we're going to set this again for 400 and leave it in for just 5 minutes. Our meal is done and we are ready to eat. Let's check out how it looks inside. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Sylvia and I are going to enjoy our meal for 2. Until next time, we hope you had fun, and everybody stay safe out there.
Hey guys, if you'd like to watch my video of pulled pork in my pressure cooker, click here. Or if you'd like to watch one of our minute-long recipe videos, check this one out.